Alright guys, welcome to this edition of Snap It here on Matt TV. Alright guys, this is your assignment for today. You ready? You ready, right? Alright, that's what I wanted to hear. Yes, you are ready. Alright, to begin this assignment, I'm going to have you look at a couple paintings. Well, I guess I kind of gave it away. They are paintings. So here's what I want you to do. Have a piece of paper handy and a pencil. You're going to make observations. Well, what does observations mean? It means you're going to look at them and write things down. I want you to use adjectives. What are adjectives? Words that describe things. Be very, very careful as you look at these pieces of art, and I want you to write down everything you see. Ready? Boop! Okay guys, now, same thing with this painting. Here's another one. Oh, hey, what about this one? Alright guys, so this is your time to get your list of observations and tell me what you saw. Now, not all at once, okay? So I want you to tell me those three pieces of art that I showed you. Let's go ahead and let's just tell me what you saw. Oh, hey, that's a good one. Yeah, water. Okay, what else? Okay, plants, like green things. Okay, cool, like a lot of green. Yeah, hey, some of you guys saw flowers. Good, awesome. Alright, hey, that's a really good one. Somebody said they saw clouds. Okay, awesome. But you got water, you got clouds, you got flowers. Yeah, vibrant colors, huh? Vibrant colors, like, you know, the colors like screamed at you almost. Okay, great. Okay, somebody said something else about the water. Okay, the water, yeah. What color? Okay, so some saw blue water. You saw purple water. Dark green water. Okay, yeah, that's true. What else did you guys see? Okay, let's look a little deeper. Okay, so vibrant colors, okay, with the dark, remember, what did we talk about? Okay, yes, that's called contrast. Awesome job. So you saw all that stuff. Let's go back to one other thing. Somebody said that they saw clouds, right? Clouds. Okay, so what is that? So you got the water, what, and you saw clouds? Yeah, perfect. A reflection. That's key. So some of you guys maybe saw a reflection. Okay, what else? Perfect, yes. You talked about the days, right? Times of days. Perfect. So you see in each one of these scenes, which these are by the artist Claude Monet, called Water Lilies. Yes, in each one of these scenes are different times of day, and that's determined by light, which we're going to discuss a little more as we discuss Claude Monet. Alright guys, Claude Monet is the father, not because he's got a big beard and he looks old, no, but he's called the father of Impressionism. What is Impressionism? Well, Impressionism is art that is all about feeling and mood, and that's what his artwork tried to describe, especially with his art pieces you looked at, called the water lilies. So the water lilies are this. It's Claude Monet would row himself out on his pond, on his property, and what he would do is he would interpret the time of day, the light, how it would bounce off the sun and how it would move. And his whole goal was to paint paintings and make them feel as though you were there. And he would do that through brushstroke, through color, and through light and movement. And that's what you guys are going to do today, but with photos. Alright, the goal of today's activity is you guys are going to become Claude Monet. Now, what we're going to do to be Claude Monet is we got to row out in our studio, just as he did. Go ahead, start rowing. Come on. Guys, start rowing. Come on. Start rowing. All right. Going out into our studio. Now, let me tell you what you're going to do. We are going to create our own water lily ponds, and we're going to do art like Claude Monet. So, you're going to need your phone. I want you at home, find a container. I found this in my office at work. It's perfect, it's big, it's clear. Maybe you don't have this, maybe you have a bucket at home. Something to hold water and to hold nature in. Guys, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go walk and we're gonna collect natural things that you find in a pond. Before we walk out there into our yard, into our floating studio, what I want to discuss are things you see in a pond. We talked about some of the things you see. Remember our Claude Monet paintings? We talked about flowers, grass, water, rocks. What are some other things you might see in a pond? Okay, that's a biosphere. What might you see in a pond? Oh, that's great. Mud. Moss. That's cool. Dirt. You're right. Rocks. Perfect. Yeah, you might find that too. Yeah, anything that you might find in a pond, we're gonna go collect right now. Go ahead. You're gonna do so right now, but you come with me. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Alright guys, so I've got my materials here. I hope you got them at home, had fun walking through your yard. Remember when you pick your parents' flowers, plants, hey, you may want to ask them first. But I've got my ingredients here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to arrange the elements to our water lily ponds. That's next. Alright guys, we're back here in the Snap It Studios. I have all my materials I need for my water, well, I don't have water for my water lilies. That's what I need you guys to get at home. Okay, so if you have your container bucket, what you're gonna do is now fill it up with water and arrange those elements. Alright guys, now we said it's a water lily pond, right? Where's the water? The water is right here. All you need to do is go to your sink, get a gallon of water right here. You could do that. That's all I had in the studio today. But just run to your sink, grab some water, and fill up your container. Alright guys, we added our water. Still doesn't look like a water lily pond. Well, that's because we need to add color right there. I've got my colors: purple, green, pink or red, and blue. Hey, think about the paintings you saw earlier. There's all different colors used: purple, pink, green, blue. Go ahead and you're going to dye your water lily pond the color that you want. Okay guys, I'm going to go ahead and add purple, make my pond purple. So I've got some blue in here, I've got some purple. Let me swish it around. I want it to kind of look like evening water, kind of dark. So that's what you kind of want to do at home. Get it? The whole goal is that you want the water dark enough where you can't see through, because you're trying to make it look like a real pond. Alright. Mix, mix, mix around. The goal is to arrange our pond. So you want to move the materials around where you want, so that way you can have amazing photos. Go ahead, start arranging. Okay. Alright, so I've got my water lily pond right here. Now, one of the key things for this assignment, yes, you see it's in a plastic container. Now, the goal is when you start snapping away, you don't want to see the plastic container. You want to make it look as though you're on a real pond. Okay, that is the goal here. Okay, remember, you gathered all your items, you arranged, and now it's your time to snap away. Remember, pay attention to the light You can even add some movement and take some photos, because Impressionism is about gathering that mood, that feeling, and it's all about capturing light, guys. Hey, make sure this activity goes well outside. You can do it inside as well. Hey, have fun. Here's some student examples right here. Action, right? All right, and go. All right, guys. Hey, we talked about water lilies, Claude Monet, Impressionism. Hey, I want you to go ahead, snap away. That includes this edition of Snap It here on Map TV.